So Scoot, just first off, the injury, kind of your thoughts on it, disappointment. I mean, everyone's been talking about how hard you're working in the off season. So just kind of where your head is at after kind of that unfortunate news.
I'm feeling good. My head is where it always is, controlling what I can. Obviously, it's a little minor setback, but things like this, you come back stronger than ever. So, it's obviously tough for when you go through the off season and working really hard, and then weird accidents happen. But I'm just blessed it could be worse than it is. So,
Scoot, what was it like this summer, doing those workouts and those runs with Drew, knowing that you're going to play with him?
Oh yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Just getting used to my teammate. Just getting used to my teammate playing along, playing against him. Obviously one of the most premier defenders that the game has ever seen. So for him to pull up on us in LA and for us to get some work together and against each other was fun.
Through no fault of your own at all, but you were kind of the impetus that started the Damian trade. So just what has it been like for you now that he's back?
Hey, Rip City got what they want, man. So I'm happy that Dame's back and he's back at the crib. Just some veteran, togetherness with Dan coming back and also Drew. Man, I'm just ready for the season.
What is it like for you to just have actual veteran point guards on your team? Because you haven't really had that as much in your career.
Yeah, it feels good. I mean, it's cool that, I've been able to be blessed in the position that I was in my first year, my second year, and then now that I have Dame and Drew. Looking back, just Anthony and Malcolm, those guys were amazing to me. And, they taught me a few things here and there, but to actually have some veteran and really experienced guys like Dame and Drew, man, it's going to be fun. I feel like it's going to be fun to play along, play with them at practice and all that.
Is there anything specific you worked on for your own game this season or this summer?
Yeah, definitely worked on a whole bunch of things, but the more detail you can work on something, the better you get at it. So I've been working on just shooting off the catch and shoots, off the dribble. A lot of just my pickups, staying solid within that follow through. I think that was my biggest thing this past off season, and also just make sure my body's getting rest, make sure it's getting recovery. Really focusing on that and focusing on that this upcoming season. Hopefully just a big role. So.
Sideline the next month or so, what will you be able to do, and what's your mindset, opening the season in this position?
I'll be able to watch. That's always a great thing to do, to be able to watch, see how I can be implemented into the offense, with the things that we have going on here with the Blazers. It's going to be fun to watch, and, just knowing that if I was out there, I could control something. And that's going to be a little hard for me because I love the game of basketball. I love to play and be out there with my teammates out there grinding. But being able to watch is also a blessing in disguise.
If you look back to yourself this time last year, what do you think you've grown as a person and stepping into your third year of the career? What are some of the expectations that you set up for yourself?
I feel like looking back last year, I just matured a lot through the off season. Usually I just work and things like that, but and then put my body last. And I feel like this off season and season ahead of me, I'll be doing that on a daily basis, just taking care of my body and things like that. Not just because of the accident and things like that, but just knowing that you got one body. And I knew that, but I think just taking that into action, and I feel like I matured in that area a lot.
Is this the most serious injury you've had?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, all injuries are pretty serious, but I feel like this is probably the most, I guess.
Can you take us through what happened when you injured your hamstring? Joe mentioned it happened during a scrimmage.
Yeah, it was during the scrimmage, misstep. It was nothing really crazy in the video. I just kind of just went for a little loose ball. Wasn't too far. I think I just extended too far, but.
Do you have a goal in mind when you'd like to be back on the court, or is it just sort of a matter of seeing how the hamstring responds?
Sorry, one more time?
Do you have a goal in mind when you'd like to be back, or is it just seeing how it responds?
Man, it's week to week for me. Just seeing how it responds, with the amazing team, PT team that we have with the Blazers organization and my team as well. Man, we'll be back up and running.
Scoot, obviously the run-up's going to be a little bit different for you now with the injury, but Chauncey was talking about how bringing in Saint and bringing in Tiago and how different the offense is going to be less static. There's going to be more movement, more unpredictable cuts. You've said so many times over the last couple of years, you just want to hoop, you just want to go out there and play. Like when you hear Chauncey say that, when you guys are kind of going through this stuff, does that, again, in spite of the injury, does that kind of empower you and make you feel like that this is going to be more complementary to how you want to play?
For sure. I think the way we're playing this year is going to be a lot faster. You know, we always talked about how we wanted to play fast, but there was never really any construction around it, so we were kind of just free roaming a little bit. But I feel like this year with Saint and Tiago and CB with the head of the snake, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Like you said, a lot of unexpected cuts, and I'm going to be able to know where everybody's at. You know, we're all going to be moving in unison, so it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. We're going to be playing fast, getting up shots. So.
What are your first impressions of Jan Hansen?
Man, I call him Hein. Like, you got to do the nene when you do the Hein. But, yeah, I'll tell you, is he coming here yet? Nah, yeah, hopefully you do. I'm going to tell him to do it. But, man, that's big fella. Big fella, man. He's skilled, like really skilled. I remember seeing him, I think it was one of the pre-draft work, and I'm like, I don't know if you could talk about this, but hey, I seen him. He was he was doing good, man. He was just out there balling, man. And I remember talking to with a few of my teammates at the time. We're just like, sheesh, like, you got bag work. But nah, I feel like Han's gonna do really good, man. I'm gonna just try to do my best at, you know, coaching him while I'm on the floor, and the rest is up to him. You know, he's really skilled, really basketball oriented, and he wants to learn. He's smartest. He's smart whether he knows a lot of English or not. You know what I'm saying? So he knows a lot of basketball terminology. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to play with him.
At Summer League, some of his teammates were teaching him different English phrases and words. Have you guys been doing that this summer?
Yeah, we've been trying to. Like I told you, I've been, you know what I'm saying, a little joyful bag. Trying to get in I know how it is to be kind of rookie, and I don't know how it is to be a big and not understand too much English, and you're surrounded by it now. But I can kind of just give him a little feel with him and Caleb. Just try to make it fun. You know what I'm saying? Try to make it fun while you're here. You know, we blessed to play this game that we love, so why not have a little fun with it?